Dzień dobry, moi drodzy. Gramy w wynagrodziła jakąś cotygodniową chwałą i o dziwo dostałem jeden przedmiot minimalnie lepszy. Reszta raczej na sprzedaż. Dobra. I jeżeli chodzi o misje specjalne, to sobie pograjmy.
We have the up-to-date Arga information. The vicinity of the ruins is swarming with Tuathal Eldari.
At least the Crimson Wanderer took care of the potential reinforcements.
The Elder will pose a considerable threat. Have you thought about deploying Sir Caradoc again?
I cannot risk the safety of the artifact by sending in a war machine with the most devastating weaponry in the entire system.
Noted. The tech priest is trying to scan the area for further information.
I'm on my way to the ruins. Contact me when the tech priest is finished with the scans.
Dobra, no to bijmy.
On you, Xenos!
Dobra. Sprawdźmy, czy tutaj. Dobra, wybijmy tego.
You are walking among the bleached bones of a civilization that dreamt about your prophecy eons ago. How does that feel?
Remarkable. What is more remarkable is that I still have no idea why you are assisting me anymore.
Why do you care? I am nothing but a set of dust in a terrible storm that will one day awaken a god.
If that was meant to reassure me, you failed.
Okej. Najpierw pójdźmy, moi drodzy, do tego, co oznaczyło mi na mapie jako taki cel pomocy. Dobra.
They were seekers of power and truth. So many of them came here, like insects drawn to the flame, only to end up as withered husks.
The remains of the Savant's expedition. But I am an Inquisitor. I will not fail.
You are not allowed to fail. Just yet. You have the living, breathing key to the prophecy.
Bijemy i widzę jakiegoś potężniejszego bossa, moi drodzy. Dobra, sprawdźmy, moi drodzy, ten obszar. Czy tutaj nie ukryli mi jeszcze jakieś skrzynki? Niestety nie, ale ukryli minibossa. Dobra. Okej, czyli tutaj widzę kolejnego bossa.
Can you feel it? Like a vast, terrible heart beating in anticipation. Your battle awaits.
You let me fight your own kind, but you refuse to participate.
I walk a more elusive path. The Taufel might see me as almost as alien as you do, but I will not fight my own people. I was not referring to that battle, though.
O, kolejny kuferek. Dobra, i teraz zawracamy na spokojnie w tę stronę. I tutaj widzę jakiegoś bossa z czaszką. Pokonani. Bierzemy teraz zapasy. Okej, dobra, wskazówka, kryształ pamięci. Czyli jednak eksploracja się opłaciła.
I find your stubbornness astonishing, human. You have caused enough pain and suffering already. Whatever is hiding under that force field, it is ours.
Oho, chyba się nie dogadamy.
Area scan completed. Highly irregular energy signature located.
How does that help me exactly?
The presence of an energy field, evidently generated by Xenos technology, must indicate the location of the relic you seek.
I must be on the right track then.
Dobra, weźmy tutaj sobie zapasy. I przejdźmy w to miejsce.
I've been wondering for a while how this relic could have survived for countless millennia. But now I know.
Analysis. Impenetrable energy field. Signature identical to the force field protecting the status chamber of the Martyr.
That barrier needed to be deactivated by a specific key.
Theory. The powers of the Alpha subject might interact with the field.
Inquisitor, you have incoming.
Sergeant, I need the Alpha Pariah. Send her to me.
Allow me to join the fight, Inquisitor.
Anything could happen to us here, Thorn. Anything. If I do not make it back, you must deliver all my findings to the Conclave.
Affirmative.
Dobra. Pogadajmy z tobą.
Are you serious, Inquisitor? I feel a resonance with this thing. But none of us know what will happen if I step closer.
I give you an artifact from the dawn of the universe, the key that might unlock your true potential, and suddenly, you are afraid?
I was only making an observation in the light of my recent ordeals. I hope you don't expect me to apologize.
My expectations are irrelevant. My orders matter, however.
If this is indeed my legacy, you can expect a heartfelt apology from me.
We will discuss your impertinence later. Now, proceed.
Bravo! What a fabulous performance. Inquisitor, my only remaining part in this play is to take the Alpha Pariah with me and let the curtain fall.
I knew that I couldn't trust you. You have manipulated me, Eldar.
I have merely woven all the threads together, twinning the fate of the Tauthal Eldari and yourself, Inquisitor. until you all made this moment happen together.
I have warned you once. Playing games with an Inquisitor is dangerous, even for your kind.
This is not a game, human. The anathema ultima must be adorned with the crown of emptiness. Only then will she enter the immaterium to fulfill a destiny both frightening and majestic.
I suspect that you have other plans for her.
The anathema ultima is the brightest glimmer of hope for us. For the Inari, this is inevitable.
Oj, ktoś mocno tutaj popyska.
I was expecting at least some assistance from you.
It was your battle to fight, not mine.
And now you talk like the Harlequin. How are you feeling?
It is difficult to explain. My will is... It is a barbed, poisonous thing. And it is also smooth and cold as obsidian. And it is a weapon, and a key, and the tincture that heals the black wound on the world.
I don't like this. The Magos will take a look at you on the ship.
Dobra, misja zakończona. Oho, znowu ci.
We have gathered here to bring forth the prophecy that was foretold at the dawn of the galaxy. The Alpha Pariah shall be adorned by the crown of emptiness, and destroy the dark nexus by sailing into the Empyrean.
Very poetic, also fundamentally wrong. The Dark Nexus is not our priority here. Fabius Bile is one of the most abhorrent adversaries of the Empyrean. We shall attack his hideout. I have traveled here on the Martyr, now properly purged and blessed, with the zealots of my order on board. It should be a sufficient force.
So very hereticous of you. May I remind you that Bile's Starfort is inconveniently close to the most terrible warp anomaly ever seen in this sector?
They use this Alpha Pariah to destroy Bile. That's where her true capabilities lie, don't they? Before we deal with the Dark Nexus, we have to eliminate the Primogenitor.
I must object. We simply cannot allow the Alpha Pariah to get close to Bile. That traitor played a huge part in her creation. What if he seizes control of her? Use her to obliterate the Dark Nexus, which is also the source of Bile's power. Then we will deal with the Primogenitor on our own.
You know the Alpha Pariah the best, Inquisitor. I think you should have your say before
Trzeba
I chime
rozjebać,
in.
moi drodzy, węzeł mroku. Dokładnie, tym razem decyzja purytańska.
It is most unfortunate, but I must respectfully disagree with your decision, Inquisitor. It seems we have reached an impasse. And honestly, this is her fate we are talking about. This should be her decision. Whatever action the Alpha Pariah takes, it will have colossal consequences. I simply don't have a say in this matter.
Nonsense! We are Inquisitors. We rule over life and death for the sake of the Imperium.
Inquisitor Mercer, I really appreciate your concerns. Inquisitor Crabart, I even see your point. But I made my decision a long time ago. I will follow the prophecy. But first, I will kill Fabius Bile. I have seen some of my unsuccessful iterations in Uther's laboratory. The cursed handiworks of Bile. I have to stop him and end this cycle of suffering and pain. I want to destroy that worm. On one condition.
What would that be?
You, Inquisitor, will accompany me, and we will face Fabius Bile together.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Ale zebranie inkwizytorskie, moi drodzy. I mamy, moi drodzy, śledztwo. Ostatnia podróż Martyra. Kurczę, chyba zbliżamy się już do takiego ostatecznego końca rozgrywki. Ale Fabius Bile to ważna persona dla uniwersum. Czyżby pozwolili mu fabularnie spaść z rowerka, moi drodzy? Dobra, co my tu mamy? Po prostu wybić wrogów, dobra. Desertewy z Astra Militarum, spoko.
Full Auspex lock acquired. Pseudo-kinetic tracking is on, and it is being transmitted to your tactical sensorium. Eliminate negative variables for preferred outcome.
Misja lekka, łatwa i przyjemna.
Kill the heretic!
Recoil unclean.
Łapcie. Okej.
Singularity removed.
Dobra, lecimy do kolejnej dużej grupki wrogów. Bo to jest mimo wszystko niezła farma expa.
Neutralized. There is no escape from the wrath of the Imperium.
Okej, kuferek. I okej, lecimy do ostatniego celu.
Threats eliminated. Enemy command structure compromised. Overall outcome satisfactory. End of log.
Dobra. Obici. O, wpadły mi nagrody świętego Ordo i nowy, nieznany plan, ale taki wysokolevelowy. Czyli de facto rzekłbym niezła. Okej, w paszczy szaleństwa rozpoczynamy. Niezliczeni słudzy Nyrgla. Okej.
So, it has come to this. We are in the tainted fortress of the primogenitor that even his own traitorous brothers despise and fear. That's what I was expected to say, right?
I find your increasing cynicism slightly troubling.
Okej, tutaj chyba nic nie ma.
The Plague Marines are Bile's personal guards. Someone is trying to make our mission either easier or even more complicated. The Drukhari? Here?
Richard is here! Pick up and kill the Inquisitor!
I am not a creature!
I understand. The Drukhari only attacked Bile's fortress because they were certain that you would be there.
Uther expected that. He always thought that the Eldari factions would be after me. It was one of the many reasons he kept me on a ship monastery.
They were following Bile's steps all the way to keep track of you. They must be desperate to capture or kill you.
Some abomination crawling out of the webway will not frighten me anymore, Inquisitor.
Dobra, bijemy.
How are you faring down there, Inquisitor?
There have been some developments, like the Drukhari marauders and Bile's scum killing each other without mercy.
And there goes the last trace of my guilt for being on watch duty on my ship.
For a while I suspected that the Dark Eldar were working for Bile. That is not the case.
Obviously not. The Dark Eldar will never bow their heads before anyone else, no matter how powerful.
Okej, tu nic nie ma. Czyli pozostaje jedynie droga prosto, moi drodzy. Wskazówka. Oj! A to heca! Czyli chaos de facto zdecydował się uderzyć na Fabiusa Baila.
Inquisitor, do you feel a constant, horrible sensation? Like walking in the nightmare of an insane mind?
Proximity of dark nexus plays tricks on reality. And by the way, that was a very poetic observation.
If you spend your waking hours in laboratories and meditation chambers, books become your best friends. No, Uzo was not entirely a monster. Still, I wish I could have faced him like I will face Bile soon.
Dobra, sprawdźmy jeszcze górę. Okej, już naprawdę niedaleko do kolejnego poziomu.
There she is! Kill the monkey and take that creature.
I will enjoy watching you try.
You might have defeated my brother, but you should fear me.
Your brother? That was the bug we found crawling on our ship? He didn't put up much of a fight.
She is right. You'd better be off fleeing and finding someone weaker in your dark city to torture.
I don't want to torture her. Believe it or not, I am willing to forfeit pleasure for a greater goal. The Whispering God will have the Anathema Ultima. She will be devoured, and our time will come.
Not on my watch. Hopefully that was the last of the Kukare raiding party.
Can we finally move along and kill that wretched Fabius Bile? Fate awaits.
Not before we purge this entire area. I don't want any surprises later.
It will be my pleasure.
Dobra, i zobaczymy, co tu będzie. O, jest Marin zarazy! Okej, czyli to była poczta od noga. Tutaj raczej nie będzie miejsca na...
Inquisitor Mercer, you might be surprised to hear that the Drukari were following this whispering god. That puts them in the same league as your treacherous Harlequin friend.
First, she was only a loose acquaintance. Secondly, such cooperation is not unheard of, although it is a fairly recent occurrence. Various Eldar and Dark Eldar groups are combining their forces to join that mysterious cult.
I find this development most troubling.
Says the Inquisitor, who's on his way to fulfill an ancient prophecy.
Dobra, teraz tu bym sprawdził, co będzie. Jakieś niedobitki Eldarii, znaczy mrocznych Eldarów. Znowu rozgałęzienie. Na szczęście to jest tylko małe pomieszczenie z zapasami. Dobra, weźmy sobie bonusik z tego ołtarza.
The hound of the corpse emperor. So glad you are here.
You almost sound relieved, traitor. So keen to atone for your sins.
Our master has been expecting you, Inquisitor, and you have come. Good. I like things to be predictable. You are unlike the Drukhari filth, storming us so unexpectedly. Most annoying.
We have fought our way through.
What are we waiting for then? I have a destiny to fulfill, remember?
Patience. We need to regroup on the ship. Then we can storm Bile's inner sanctum.
Dobra. I wbiłem, moi drodzy, 65 level. Brawo ja! Okej, czyli mamy zdrowie na maksa, obronę prawie na maksa. Dobra, tutaj nie ma, zdaje się, nic lepszego.
Are you ready?
I'm not worried about Fabius Bile. I'm more intrigued by whatever comes after, in the great beyond.
I must warn you again. We have absolutely no idea what will happen to you when you sail through the Dark Nexus on the Martyr.
I know exactly what is awaiting for me there, Inquisitor. Freedom. Whatever fate has in store for me beyond that unholy rift, I can be myself there. I was created to serve a purpose in this world. I have accepted and fulfilled my destiny here.
You will set forth into the Empyrean, the realm of bloodthirsty gods, madness, and monsters. A place not meant for any human.
I am not human, Inquisitor. I've never been human.
And still, by letting the Dark Nexus consume you, you will do the most humane thing I have ever seen in this forsaken corner of the Imperium.
Okej, dobra, no to myślę, że to byłoby na tyle, zatem do zobaczyska, trzymajcie się, moi drodzy.